When I started working water issues related particularly to indigenous communities, I realized that the issue has been around for many, many years. So this wasn't a new issue that you could just say, okay, I want to go and solve this particular problem. And so the first question I asked is that why this issue has been around for many years. So I started with my colleagues, we started looking at what the issue was. So we brought the community members. We started having a conversation with them, particularly the people who actually were facing that challenge every day. And those were water operators. So in our first approach, we brought water operators. We started having conversations with them. We started to listen to their stories. And that helped us realize that if you want to do something, we have to start differently. We have to work differently. We have to look at it from a different perspective. And that was really through getting them involved. And getting them involved means that start working with them and getting them participate in our decision-making process. So one of the challenges historically has been that engineers or whoever was working with communities, they would just go and say, okay, well, we have this solution for you, and this is what we think is good for you, without really considering what they really need and what the background knowledge is from them. There is enormous amount of knowledge within the communities, from elders, from the operators themselves, or from the residences. So starting to capitalize on that knowledge, to bring them into the conversation was the first thing we realized. And that over time, it meant that we need to have that conversations together in the form of a virtual circle. So what it means is that we do have a circle, and a circle that people around the circle trust each other. So they are going to have a conversation. They bring their ideas to the circle. They bring their ideas forward for the purpose of solving or bringing new solutions. And that was the start of community circle approach. And so putting the communities at the center, getting them involved, and having them to participate in the solution findings, but also there are other stakeholders from outside the communities, engineers, contractors, government officials, health authorities. They also need to be part of that solution development. So getting everyone to be at the table, work together without really basically pointing fingers at each other. So try to solve the problem and everyone takes responsibilities and everyone working towards addressing the solution. So at the end of the day, if the project wins, if the solution is successful, everybody wins. If the project fails, everybody fails.